You know, the details really matter in this game, and that little shot, that bank shot by Mishko, may come back and hurt him. He had four games running there so far. It could have gone 5. Decided on the bank instead of playing it off as Casper did, off the 8, and allowed his opponent to take the W there instead of adding it to his own 6 games.
Yeah, it'll be Casper to break in rack number 10, so a chance to get the score line even closer here.
Nine ball on the spot, playing the 1 ball to the side, the wing balls to the corner. Got the wing ball, missed the 1.
Not legal though. So on a push option, I believe we'll have to double check on this, but you can put the breaker back in, and they're not afforded the ability to push. But the way he's looking at it, am I right? No, he can push, but still pushing is a disadvantage, so that is a penalty overall for not achieving the legal break.
Well, if he pushes down table, yeah, that's where I thought he'd go. I was going to say, if he pushes down table, he'll give up a bank at worst. And so, being that the 3 ball is where it is on the bottom of the table, he could take a 2-way bank at that shot. So he's not doing that. He might give this back.
Yeah, I don't mind giving it back. The safe would be playing the cue ball near the top right and bringing it around 3 rails, trying to get the 7 and 9 involved. But it's not easy. You got to take the cue ball really close to the corner pocket, play with a decent amount of right spin.
I like going to the right side of it, avoiding the corner pocket, going 2 rails above the 7 and coming down to the bottom rail. It's a big corner pocket, though. He played the ball.
That's super aggressive there. Didn't work out. Fortuni's going to be on long pocketing here. Cue ball's running into the 4, but could get a good roll off the 4 to hold for the 3. Nice shot. Not ideal where he pushed the 4, but it is available to the top right. Possibly a combo on the side as well.
Another quick game for Fortunski, you think?
I think it's worth trying the combo here.
Sure, I think if he gets a good angle on this ball and this 4 ball, he'll have a good 2-way shot.
Yeah, good call. It's not quite there now, but still a decent favorite to make the 9.
Yeah, just played the safe all the way.
Well, imagine if he would have seen the 9 was going towards the side, he would have hit it a little harder because it actually was tracking right towards the side. Tough to see shots like that. He was focused on the safe. Got him good.
And when you have to step up your pace a little bit, it can affect where the cue ball really ends up.
That's right.
So, yeah. He just made sure of getting this right here. There's the only thing that Casper can do right here is make the ball.
Not the cue ball, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Couple bad rolls, but really Fortunski getting a lot of games off safe play. Slightly too much angle here. Might have to go 2 rails across. That's a funny shot, George. It's kind of like a half stroke you have to put on the cue ball. Can't get all the way into full stun. It's like a soft stun, kind of. Just a odd contact point that doesn't come up that often. That's why I missed it. But still, the air there was not getting in good enough position on the 5. So a couple let-offs here for Casper in the last 2 games.
I also think the cue ball control had a lot to do with him missing that shot. To make sure he stayed above the 9, not hit it, and not go into the side pocket.
How are we doing in the other matches? This one looks like Casper could make a comeback.
Just refreshed my screen. Let's take a look. Oh, they've closed up a little bit. Conrad has won his match. I'm sorry, he's on the hill. I'll take that back again. Looking at these numbers sometimes can be crazy. Conrad is 8-2 over Matikainen, and Shevchuk is 6-3 over Vitaranta.
Okay.
Fortunski 6-4 here, and breaking.
Yeah, with the alternate break format, going to make Conrad a huge favorite in that set, but still possible for Vitaranta to come back.
Conrad's just playing very, very well overall. Since Puerto Rico, he played great in Puerto Rico when he won the Predator event there. Played great earlier this week.
Yeah, winning the men's 10-ball division. Really establishing himself as one of the upper echelon players now. 9-ball
counts. On the break.
Counts.
And a golden break. That was very, very big and very, very quick.
Yeah, he needed that after losing 2 games in a row.
So 2 games for Fortunski in his own row, and the 12th game of the match, trailing 4-7, Casper to break, hoping for the same result. He's got the 1.
3-point
position
rule
on the 2.
Did the 3-point rule
Get him
there?
again. No, he's got a shot.
Yeah, 7's kind of blocking the angle. Not a positive look on his face, so I don't think he's going to have to play safe here.
You like playing the 2 ball into the 3 with the cue ball over by the 5 ball?
Yeah.
Leaving the wall of balls. Oh, look at this shot.
How's that outside the
box shot? He wasn't playing safe. He was playing that, and that's a creativity of 9 ball that you don't have in 10 ball.
That's right. Gave himself a chance to make 2 balls, ended up making them both.
Mm-hmm.
But might not have even played that shot in 10 ball because you just would have had to rely on making just one ball. Great shot.
You can only call 1 ball, so yeah, great shot, great creative shot. I was looking for a safety. He was looking for a win.
Huh.
Gets the wing ball.
Right over top of the 4, and pocket blocked by the 7, so definitely defense here for Mieszko. Safes aren't easy. So tough that I think you might even consider pushing. Really don't see much here. I mean, you could push the 1 to the left long rail and try to get the 7 involved as a blocker. But again, being bridged over the 4, very tough. Here he goes with the push. Good speed with the cue ball.
I don't believe I'd give this back. I believe I'd bank that 1 ball straight at the 5 and 9 and take the cue ball behind the 7.
I like that. Cue ball could hit the 7 coming off the long rail. Could play it with some right spin to avoid it, but very tough to spin the ball over that distance.
This works too.
Yeah,
It's going to work very, very well. Oops.
I think he's left him an edge, or maybe the middle of the ball. He's left the left edge. Tough slow spin with a bunch of left behind the 7. Might have to go more side rail to side rail because the cue ball is kind of playing long if you try the shot where you're just spinning into the 7. It looks like he is going to try it. Decently played, but not there. Mieszko can take the cue ball behind the 7 or the 8 here.
I like that call.
There's the speed. Not perfect, but the 5-9 are there. Is there a window between them? There is.
There is.
So neither player getting the big advantage yet. The safe is tougher than the last one. Kind of similar, where you play with a bunch of left and try to leave the cue ball on the 1 on both long rails. Nice thing about this one is that you can run the cue ball into the 4, kind of. Still tough to spin it that much. And he's come up short.
Oh, that got away from him. Yeah, that got away from him there. Big opening for Fortuni.
Yeah, he's going to hope that the cue ball's not running into the 6. I don't believe it is. It's kind of playing into the 5 off the long rail, but he can play it with some right spin to avoid it. Nice shot. So looking to get on the hill here.
This is similar to the shot he missed earlier. That was big. Remember that? Oops, I'm sorry. I looked at the wrong ball. Excuse me.
Yeah, he had one missed ball in the kind of small comeback from Casper, the 5 down the rail. Not an ideal angle here. He can still punch the cue ball over to the... Oh, he has the following angle. He'll be okay here.
Looks good to close these out here.
Yeah, a little angle going to the right.
But he's perfect.
Yeah, he can still play across it if he needs to. Good shot.
Seems to likes that big stroke shot better than the little medium going underneath the 8 and coming up. This
yeah,
looks
he's got a nice
here.
long... Yeah, he's got a nice long stroke length. Not afraid to hit those power shots.
And Casper breaking on this odd score game. Game number 14.
How's the chef check match going?
Chef check. Let's refresh here real quick to make sure I give the right score. And it's 6-4. So his opponent's coming back a little bit. Conrad is still at 8-2.
Illegal break. Well, Fortunski has a bit of an exhibition shot here. He can bring the cue ball around 3 or 4 rails, run the cue ball at the 7. He might go. It's a little offensive. A little too tough. Seven ball helping him out there. Again, tough kicking situation for Casper. He can go off the short rail with a bunch of left spin. He's lost the cue ball. That's kind of been the story of this match. Good saves from Mieszko, putting Casper in bad spots. Casper not able to come up with as many kick safes as he would have wanted. Mieszko with a chance here, and this will be for the match win for Poland. Shishin not quite over the line yet, but very likely to get over.
Well, keep in mind that in 10 ball, they are racing to 8, and Yushishin has won at 8-2. In 8 ball, they are also racing to 8. That's okay, I had that wrong too. And the score is 6-4, also racing to 8.
Okay, so this is for the match win here. Shishin has his match down.
Yeah, the way we read these scoreboards can be confusing. Is he banking this or playing safe behind the... There we go. Behind the 8.
Might have left the middle of the ball again.
Window. Yeah.
It's funny how many times he's...
Go
ahead, George. Yeah. Well, I was just going to say, if he has left the window, it's funny how many times he's left the middle of the ball and neither edge. It's kind of tougher to play safe off balls like that.
It sure is. You can't run the cue ball. You have to run your object ball, which wouldn't be bad in this case. If he can hit it dead center, he can hold the cue ball there. But I like this play right here.
Oh, it's in. What a shot.
That's precisely why.
And that's to keep Finland in the match here.
Well, a shot like that could really pump up this young Finnish player. And help him close up the gap. Go.
Yeah, it'll be Fortunski to break. You'll have 2 breaks left in the overall set. Ooh, careful the chalk doesn't hit the 7 there.
I believe we had that happen earlier with Mario He in a match where he dropped the chalk and it moved to disturb the ball, so it was a foul.
I heard.
Likewise. Well, he's gotten way below the 8, so he might travel up and back, or he could roll it in.
Good out from Casper.
Does take the game. A lot of pool coming your way, fans. We still have, the men are still playing 8 ball until the 5th. 101 players for the men, 50 players for the women. They'll start the 9-ball, men's and women 9-ball, will start on April 6th through the 8th. We have the team challenges going on now. And this is a winner's qualification match between Poland and Finland. And Mieszko Fortunski, one of the lead players on the Polish team, breaking to close out the match for his 9th game, for his 9th win. One ball to the side, cue ball to the corner. Not good for Fortunski.
No, and so a chance for Kasper here to get even closer. And he'll be, if he does get out in this rack, he'll be breaking to make it hill-hill. This match is tightened up.
More importantly, Eric, if Kasper can win this game, it puts a lot more pressure on Mieszko because, as you said, he will be breaking, Kasper will, and to tie the match up. And when you have a decent lead like Fortunski had, it's hard to really feel confident when you've given up several games.
Yeah, you're just kind of on a losing trend. It's tough to turn it around. He'll have to go around the 5 here. Nice shot. Straight enough to hold on the same side of the table. He's looking across, mainly because if he gets above the 6, he'll be running into the 8, so he will be playing it across here.
And it's little runs like this that help you find the zone so that you can settle in real solid at the table.
Decided to stay on the same side. Possible the 6 didn't go past the 8.
See, I like running this ball. I like running this ball off the 8 after making the 6, like that. A little more speed. This is a tester.
Oh, pressure. Yeah, pressure shot coming up here for Kasper. Match on the line. Got to make sure he doesn't overdraw the cue ball into the side. There is room between the 8 and the long rail, but a little bit of position needed. Nice play. Bridging off the rail, controlling the cue ball nicely.
Well, the only thing settling about Mieszko's position here, being leading 8-7, is the fact that he will have the break at hill if his opponent is able to capitalize.
Yep, one break left.
And here we go with Kasper breaking. Very, very important rack for him. It's either make or break. And the
Kasper
2 ball and
now.
the cue ball go in simultaneous at the same time. Wow. Mieszko will have 2 opportunities to close this match out. This one and the break in the following game if he doesn't capitalize.
Yeah, biggest shot of the rack coming up here. It's got to find space between the 8 and 9.
Try to travel the cue ball right towards the 8 ball. Better yet, right towards the 3 ball with line shape always works better.
Yeah, nice shot. He's got a small angle going to the right. Gonna have to power up a little bit here, but the pocketing's comfortable enough that he should be okay. Always a little tough to control the cue ball exactly when you're hitting it with that much speed. It's got a decent amount of angle going to the right here. Cue ball's kind of playing into the 7-8. He can draw it to the right of the 7. Cue ball will start swinging around 2 rails. You can either play the 5 in the same pocket as the 4 or in the bottom left. So I want to overdraw this. That'll run him into the 5. Good safe play there. Little unlucky, really. The cue ball's kind of traveling towards the side if he plays in the corner. I think he can hit it thick enough that he can run through right to around where he's standing. Nice shot. A little far here.
He's over followed it. And the problem here is he's got a scratch angle to the side pocket.
Nice shot. Just a little soft draw, get above the 8. And Matikainen concedes. So that'll be the match for Poland, advancing to the single knockout stage of the team event now. Entertaining match there. Some really solid safe play from Mieszko. Kasper with a pretty strong match, but coming up short in the end. For George Teixeira, this is Eric Horlifson. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. The Pole team has now won 2 of the 3 matches. Shevchuk leads 7-5, needing one more game over the 3rd Finnish player. And as you can see, the players have gathered. Shevchuk is over. The referees, Iva Poskosilova and Vlad Belkovs. And apparently the Poles have...
18.